Rohit Sharma will no longer be India's ODI captain. They felt Rohit Sharma could not have or would not have enough gas in the tank to last the distance. Both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli are being looked through the same microscope as if they are players of same caliber, same credentials, and same fitness levels. They're saying that both Rohit and Virat need to prove their game and fitness for the next 2 years. I beg to differ. Virat Kohli doesn't need to prove anything in this format. If there's one player on the planet right now who doesn't need to prove anything in ODIs, that is Virat Kohli. It's been a few hours since the bombshell was dropped. Rohit Sharma will no longer be India's ODI captain. The writing, many say, was on the wall for a very long time. Ever since Rohit won the Champions Trophy for India back early this year in Dubai. Shubman Gill, in a space of a couple of months, was appointed India's Test captain. Many felt he's going to be the poster boy of Indian cricket. But how do you drop Rohit? Rohit has done very well both with the bat and in leadership capacity for the Indian cricket team. Reaching the final of 2023 ODI World Cup, winning the Champions Trophy, walking the talk with the bat, changing the way this format was played by the Indian cricket team was no ordinary feat. But the men who batter in Indian cricketing circles, the team management, the selection committee led by Ajit Agarkar felt otherwise. They felt Rohit Sharma could not have or would not have enough gas in the tank to last the distance. What distance? The 2027 ODI World Cup. It's still a lot of time away. There's still a lot of cricket to be played. Will Rohit last the distance? Will Virat last the distance? Those were the questions which were constantly discussed and answers were being sought. So what really happened? How did Shubman Gill, which some are saying right now, all of a sudden became the ODI captain? First things first, he didn't become the ODI captain all of a sudden. Informal discussions were underway ever since he was given the reins in Test format. 1 month before he was officially announced as India's Test captain, he was gently told that you are our guy for future. What did the future hold? Even Gill wasn't aware then. They didn't put him under a lot of pressure back then. They knew England was going to be a stern assignment. They knew he needed runs away from home to first establish himself as an overseas test batter and then to earn the respect of the dressing room, earn the respect of the test dressing room. Something which was a stiff challenge. How did he respond? He responded with bucket loads of runs in England. He responded with the series ending with the scoreline 2-all, and that's where the conversations around ODI gathered steam. Right after the Oval Test, he had a phone call. A phone call where he was told to be ready for ODIs. He still couldn't believe back then. That's what we are told. People spoke to him informally, discussing a pool of players who should be identified for the 2027 multi-nation event. No confirmations yet, no guarantees given, but he was alerted. A blueprint was put in place. But still, the toughest question of how to address the elephant in the room remained. Rohit Sharma, on what basis do you drop him? He has been doing the job which is required in this format at least. Tests, yes, there weren't runs to talk about. Leadership was questioned after that defeat at home against New Zealand. Tactics were questioned. But ODIs, I think Rohit was untouchable. And he definitely deserved a better ending. And that's a debate and discussion for some other day. But right now, let's just focus on Shubman Gill. So that's how Shubman Gill was alerted. Now came the Ahmedabad test. Ahmedabad, that's like a common connection to Shubman Gill and captaincy. He was in Ahmedabad when he was made the Test captain. His first IPL captaincy happened in Ahmedabad for Gujarat Titans, and then came the ODI captaincy decision. During the Test match where he attended the selection meeting, the writing was inked on the wall. Rohit Sharma wasn't invited for the meeting. He was apparently told by Ajit Agarkar and company a day before the scheduled meeting that you will no longer remain the ODI captain. How did he take that? I don't have any confirmation yet. But how did Gill take that? Gill is up for the challenge. Gill wants to walk the talk as a leader in Indian cricket. That test assignment away from home helped him earn that respect in the dressing room, and those runs definitely came in handy, giving him the boost, the confidence, the self-assurance which is required to lead an Indian cricket side. The confusing part here is, and it's quite unfortunate that both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli are being looked through the same microscope, as if they are players of same caliber, same credentials, and same fitness levels. They're saying that both Rohit and Virat need to prove their game and fitness for the next 2 years. I beg to differ. Virat Kohli doesn't need to prove anything in this format. If there's one player on the planet right now who doesn't need to prove anything in ODIs, that is Virat Kohli. So if people are questioning his intent, if people are questioning his fitness, they need a reality check, and they need it right now. If at all someone decides when it's the day for Virat Kohli, that has to be Virat Kohli himself, no matter what format that was. He did that in Test. He said he was done. That's what he's reported for timesforindia.com. He said he was done. He was mentally exhausted. He didn't want to spend a lot of time away from the family, especially after the BCCI order came, where families weren't allowed for the entire tour. He said, I'm done. I want to spend time with my family. I want to see my kids grow up. That's what he has been doing. Now, as far as ODIs is concerned, he can score runs for fun, right? That's what he did in the 2023 ODI World Cup. That's what he did in the Champions Trophy on tough wickets, scoring those runs. We remember that 100 versus Pakistan, those crucial contributions which he consistently made through the tournament. And then the IPL. He has been Mr. Consistent as far as white ball is concerned. So what do you do with Virat Kohli? Again, discussion for a different day. But that is how Shubman Gill got the Test captaincy. That one phone call after the Oval Test, where India drew the series 2-2, and the men who matter, not just the men who matter in the BCCI, but well-wishers of Indian cricket, people who have been tracking the game very closely as far as Indian cricket is concerned, and they are influential voices. They were pretty much clear in their head that Shubman Gill is going to be the poster boy of Indian cricket. This is just the start. I'm again saying this is just the start, because ODIs are done, tests are done, and right now, Suryakumar Yadav remains under immense pressure. His days as India's T20 captain could well be numbered. His runs aren't coming. The antics are keeping him relevant, keeping him in the news as far as the Asia Cup was concerned. But when you walk out there, you need to score runs for the side, just to ensure that the respect of the dressing room is intact. Gill, he's doing all that. He's not putting a foot wrong. And the well-wishers of Indian cricket and the BCCI and the Senior Selection Committee would hope he continues doing that for the next 2 years. Next 2 years, yes, that's how far the World Cup is. Will Rohit last the distance? Will Rohit's form last the distance? It's anybody's guess at the moment. But one thing is for sure, Shubman Gill is here to stay. Shubman Gill, the leader, here to stay. And he will be leading India in the 2027 ODI World Cup. And you wouldn't be surprised, I'm repeating again, you wouldn't be surprised if he walks out with the armband during the 2026 T20 World Cup too. So keep watching TY Sports. More unheard stories, more behind the scenes action will be reported to you from us, from Ground Zero, wherever we are. So like, share and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified.